After proving to everyone that Optimus Prime is indeed him, he goes off in deep space searching for his creators. After crash landing on Cybertron, after a couple years, he meets his supposed creator Quintessa and is slowly hypnotized into the evil Nemesis Prime, which is the discussion for today's review. Hello everyone, my name is Omega the Real, or Omega if you want to keep it short and simple, and today we're looking at the Transformers The Last Knight Dark Optimus Prime. Now, this is a little bit of a special case here, and I'm going to explain why. Dark Optimus Prime is actually an extremely hard to find Transformer, and I'll explain why. There was only two different ways you could get this guy. One, if you got a ticket off a Japanese website for the Last Knight movie, which apparently only ran for 3 days. I'm going to put the wiki article up here if you need it. And two, it was sold again at a later date for a few days until stock ran out, and then it was never found again. You can still find this thing around on websites and such, but not for cheap prices, I'll tell you that. So, does this make this the rarest thing I own? Probably. Anyway, moving on to detail and paint, this is probably the most accurate Optimus Prime toy we've gotten from the Voyager class mold. It just, look at that, all the grays and the purple eyes that they finally did right, that just don't look like blue splotches just put on there, just looks fantastic. All of it with the greeblies, all the details are the same, but the paint is really stepped up here, and you can tell a lot in this mode. Articulation as well is just, it's aged a bit. It feels a little lunky, a little clunky, little stuff like that. He doesn't have any wrist rotation, so he has a sword too, so I don't know why they want to give it to that. That should be pretty viable, pretty useful. But overall, his articulation is fine, and I can live with this. Weapons, on the other hand, are actually not bad. You do get his sword and shield from the movie, and they are pretty cool. I do wish that the shield was painted other than just being cast in this blue plastic, so that's kind of a downgrade. And the sword is so much better than the original, like, Cheeto we got from a few years back. It just looks great, and overall, why didn't we get this version first, honestly? Size comparisons with the Studio Series Last Knight toys and even the Last Knight Bumblebee Deluxe class toy, he fits pretty well in size, and it just works well. And getting a group shot of these guys running or standing together, he looks great with them. Why didn't we get this as the actual toy? I don't understand. Transformation is horrible. It's just, I'm no fan of panel lining and panel formers, and this thing is a shell former. Just all the, like, the whole top of the truck is just the back, and it folds out and everything has to snap in place. It's a shell former there and square, and it's just horrible. But after you see a sped up 4-minute montage, we get this mode, and there's not much different than with the original release besides being a darker color. It's fine, I guess. There's not much that could have enticed me to this anyway. I didn't get this for the vehicle mode, obviously. I got it for the better painted robot mode. But overall, it looks fine. You can even attach the Earthrise trailer to this, and it looks pretty good. And get some other characters in there in vehicle mode, and it looks pretty damn good too. My final thoughts on this figure is that I absolutely recommend it. If you ever find this in hand, by stroke of luck, I was able to get it because I actually went to Japan, because, yeah, then get it. It's an incredible release, and its paint obviously makes up for the price I paid, which was like $46. I don't know. It's great. I recommend it, and if you ever find it, just grab it, because who knows when you're going to see something like that again. My name is Omega, and I will talk to you later. Alright, I've got everything ready here. I've got the Optimus, that's brand new, it's hot, it'll be popular. Everything's ready. I just need to film this. Excuse me?